You are watching channel Number Collage. Through this channel, we make sincere efforts to make you understand and like mathematics in a simple and easy manner. We need your cooperation in this regard. In this video, we will understand how to solve word questions based on quadratic equations. Word questions are the questions described in words. They are to be first converted into mathematical form and then solve further to find the answer. Let us see how this is done by solving a few examples. In a class test, the sum of Shefali's marks in mathematics and English is 30. Had she got 2 marks more in mathematics and 3 marks less in English, the product of their marks would have been 210. Find her marks in the two subjects. According to the first condition, Shefali's marks in mathematics and English is 30. So, we will assume Shefali's marks in mathematics to be x, so that her marks in English will be 30 minus x, because the sum is 30, no? So x plus 30 minus x minus x becomes 0, so it becomes 30. So the first condition is satisfied here. According to the second condition, had she got 2 marks more in mathematics and 3 marks less in English, her marks in mathematics were x. Now she has got 2 marks more in mathematics. So now her marks in mathematics become x plus 2. Initially her marks in English were 30 minus x, but she got 3 marks less in English. So her marks in English now will become 30 minus x, her initial marks, minus 3 marks less. So her marks in English will be 27 minus x. According to the third condition, product of their marks would have been 210. Now, Shefali's marks had been x plus 2 in mathematics and 27 minus x in English. Now, according to this third condition, we will write x plus 2 multiplied by 27 minus x equals 210. X multiplied by 27, 27x, x multiplied by minus x square, 2 multiplied by 27, 54, 2 multiplied by minus x minus 2x equals 210. Now 27x minus 2x, 25x, we will bring this 210 to the left hand side, so it will become minus 210. Now we will change the signs of the whole expression. So minus x square will become plus x square, plus 25x will become minus 25x, 54 minus 210 will become minus 156. So it will become plus 156 equals 0. Now we will solve this quadratic equation. X square minus 25x plus 156 equals 0. We will find two factors of 156 such that their sum will be minus 25. So two such factors are minus 13 and minus 12, and sum of minus 13 and minus 12 is minus 25, and minus 13 multiplied by minus 12 is plus 156. Now x minus 13 equals 0 and x minus 12 equals 0. This factor gives us x equals 13 and this factor gives us x equals 12. So when Shefali's marks in mathematics are 13, her marks in English become 12, and when her marks in mathematics is 12, her marks in English become 13. The diagonal of a rectangular field is 60 meters more than the shorter side. If the longer side is 30 meters more than the shorter side, we have to find the sides of the rectangular field. Let us draw the figure of the rectangular field. So ABCD is the rectangular field. Now since diagonal has been expressed in terms of the shorter side, we will start our solution by assuming the shorter side of the rectangular field AB to be x. So AB is x. Diagonal becomes AC equals x plus 60. Diagonal AC becomes x plus 60. Longer side BC is x plus 30 because longer side is 30 meters more than the shorter side. Now we will apply Pythagoras theorem in right triangle ABC. Write AC square equals AB square plus BC square. AC square equals AB square plus BC square. Let us substitute the values. AC is x plus 60, AB is x, and BC is x plus 30. So x plus 60 whole square will be x square plus product of these two terms and twice of that is 120x. Square of 60, that is 3600 x square. X plus 30 whole square will be x square. Product of these two, that is 30x, and twice of that is 60x. Square of 30, 900. Now we will take this. Now this x square will get cancelled with this x square. We will write x square plus 60x plus 900, and we will take 120x plus 3600 to the right hand side. So plus 120x will become minus 120x, and 3600 becomes minus 3600 equals 0. Now 60x minus 120x will become minus 60x, and 900 minus 3600 will become minus 2700. So this is the quadratic equation which we have to solve in order to find the value of x, which will give us the shorter side of this rectangular field. Now we have to find two factors of minus 2700 such that the sum of these factors will be minus 60, and two such factors are minus 90 and plus 30, because minus 90 plus 30 is minus 60, and minus 90 multiplied by 30 is minus 2700. Now we get x, equating x minus 90 to 0, we get x equals 90. So the shorter side will be 90 meter, which is this one, and the longer side becomes 120 meter, which is this one. X plus 30 equals 0 gives us x equals minus 30. Since length cannot be negative, we will neglect this value, that is x equals minus 30. The difference of squares of two numbers is 180. The square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. Find the two numbers. The difference of squares of two numbers is 180. So there is a larger number and a smaller number. So we will assume the larger number to be x and smaller number to be y. And the difference of their squares will be x squared minus y squared, which is given to be 180. In the next condition, they have said square of smaller number, which is this, that is square of x, is 8 times the larger number. So we can write square of smaller number, that is y squared, equals 8 times the larger number. 8 times x is the larger number. Now we will substitute the value of y square in this equation, and we will write this equation as x squared. In place of y square, we will put 8x equals 180. That is, x squared minus 8x minus 180 equals 0. Now we have to find two factors. So this is the quadratic equation which we have to solve and find the value of x. So minus 18 and plus 12 are two such factors, because minus 18 plus 12 is minus 8 and minus 18 multiplied by 12 is minus 180. X minus 18 equals 0 gives us x equals 18, which will be our larger number, that is this one. Now we have y squared equal to 8x. We will put the value of x here, which is 18. So we get y square equals 8 multiplied by 18, which will be 144. We will take the square root of y squared and 144 and get y equals 12, which is our smaller number. So we get our smaller number y as 12. A train travels 360 kilometers at uniform speed. If the speed had been 5 kilometers more, it would have taken 1 hour less for the same journey. Find the speed of the train. Here, distance and the speed of the train has been expressed in terms of time. Therefore, we have to use the formula time taken equals distance traveled divided by speed. Now, the train travels same distance, 360 kilometers. So therefore, we have time taken equals 360 divided by speed. Now, consider the train had initial speed of x kilometers per hour. Now it is going to travel distance 360 kilometers at a speed of x kilometers per hour. Now, the time taken by this train to travel 360 kilometers will be time taken equals 360 divided by speed x, which is more. Now consider the other case. The train has increased its speed by 5 kilometers more. So initially its speed was x kilometers per hour. Now its speed will be x plus 5 kilometers per hour. So the speed is going to move faster. After moving faster, it covers the same distance 360 kilometers. So therefore, the time taken by the train will be 360 divided by its latter speed, which is x plus 5 kilometers per hour. In the second case, the speed moves faster. The time taken by the train will be less. Now, according to the condition, the time taken by the faster speed, that is when the speed was x plus 5, is 1 hour less, that is minus 1, for the same journey, and it will be 360 divided by x plus 5 equals 360 divided by x. So this is the usual time. That means when the train was moving at x kilometers per hour. So this we will rewrite as 360 divided by x. We will bring this 360 divided by x to the left hand side. So it will become minus 360 divided by x plus 5 equals 1. Now this is the expression that we got. We will simplify this expression and get a quadratic equation. Now we have 360 divided by x minus 360 divided by x plus 5 equals 1. Now here we will take 360 common from these two terms and write 360 multiplied by 360 divided by 360 will be 1, and this 360 divided by 360 will also be 1. So next we will solve this bracket. It will be 1 multiplied by x plus 5 minus 1 multiplied by x will be minus x multiplied by x will be x squared, x multiplied by 5 will be 5x. We will divide this one by this 360. So it will be 1 divided by 360. Now x minus x will be 0, and we write 5 divided by x squared plus 5x equals 1 divided by 360. Now we will cross multiply and write 1 multiplied by x squared plus 5x will be x squared plus 5x. 5 multiplied by 360 will be 1800. Now we will take this 1800 to the left hand side. So it will be minus 1800. So x squared plus 5x minus 1800 equals 0. This is the quadratic equation which we have to solve in order to find the value of x. Now we will find two factors of minus 1800 such that their sum will be plus 5, and two such factors are minus 40 and plus 45, because the product of minus 40 multiplied by plus 45 is 1800, and minus 40 plus 45 gives us plus 5. Now x minus 40, this factor gives us x minus 40 equals 0, which gives us x equals 40. So the speed of the train will be 40 kilometers per hour. X plus 45 equals 0 gives us x equals minus 45. We will not consider negative speed of the train. Neglect this bracket x plus 45. So the speed of the train is 40 kilometers per hour. Two water taps together can fill a tank in 9 integer 3 divided by 8 hours. The tap of larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. Find the time in which each tap can separately fill the tank. Here the question is, we have to find the time in which each tap can separately fill the tank. So we will assume smaller tap takes x hours to fill the tank. And since larger tap takes 10 hours less to fill the tank, larger tap will take x minus 10 hours to fill the tank. Now here, smaller tap and larger tap together are filling the tank. So two taps together can fill the tank in 9 integer 3 divided by 8 hours, which is 75 divided by 8 hours. 9 8s are 72, 72 plus 3, 75. So 75 divided by 8. So in 1 hour, Two taps together will fill. Two taps together can fill 8 divided by 75 amount of tank. Is this 8 divided by 75 is reciprocal of 75 divided by 8 hours. Smaller tap alone fills the tank in X hours. So in 1 hour, the smaller tap alone can fill 1 divided by X tank. This 1 divided by X is the reciprocal of this X. Here the larger tap alone is filling the tank. So larger tap alone can fill the tank in X minus 10 hours. This is according to the conditions given. In 1 hour, the larger tap alone can fill 1 divided by X minus 10 tank. This 1 divided by X minus 10 is the reciprocal of X minus 10. So we have found out in 1 hour how much tank these two taps together and smaller tap alone and larger tap alone can fill the tank. In 1 hour, tank filled by the smaller tap plus tank filled by the larger tap equals the tank filled by the two taps together. Now we have tank filled by the smaller tap as 1 upon x, tank filled by the larger tap as 1 upon x minus 10, and tank filled by the two taps together as 8 divided by 75. Now we will simplify this expression to get a quadratic equation. We will cross multiply 1 multiplied by x minus 10, x minus 10, x multiplied by 1, x multiplied by x squared, x multiplied by minus 10x equals 8 divided by 75. Now x plus x is 2x minus 10 divided by x squared minus 10x equals 8 divided by 75. Now we will cross multiply 8 multiplied by x squared, 8x squared, 8 multiplied by minus 10x minus 80x equals 2 multiplied by 75, 150x minus 10 multiplied by 750 minus 10 multiplied by 75 minus 750. Now we will take these two terms to the left hand side and write minus 150x and plus 750 equals 0. Now minus 80x minus 150x is minus 230x. Now 8, 230 and 750 have 2 as the common factor. So we will divide throughout by 2 so that 8 becomes 4, minus 230 becomes minus 115, 750 becomes 375. Now 4 multiplied by 375 is 1500. We have to find two factors of 1500 such that the sum of the factors will be minus 115. Two such factors are minus 100 and minus 15 because minus 100 minus 15 is minus 115 and minus 100 multiplied by minus 15 is 1500. Now with the help of these two numbers, we will write the factors as x minus 100 divided by 4, where 4 is the coefficient of x squared. Second factor is x minus 15 divided by 4, where 4 is the coefficient of x squared. Hundred divided by 4 becomes 25, and x multiplied by 4 is 4x minus 15 divided by 4. Now 4 multiplied by 0 becomes 0, and we get x minus 25 multiplied by 4x minus 15 equals 0. Now the first factor x minus 25 gives us x equals 25, and the second factor gives us x equals 15 divided by 4, which is 3.75. But 3.75 is less than 10 hours. The larger tap takes 10 hours less than the smaller tap. So therefore, we have to neglect this value, 15 divided by 4. So we will choose x equals 25 only. So the smaller tap takes 25 hours and the larger tap takes 25 minus 10, that is 15 hours to fill the tank separately. An express train takes 1 hour less than a passenger train to travel 132 kilometers between Mysore and Bangalore. If the average speed of the express train is 11 kilometers more than that of the passenger train, find the average speed of the two trains. We are asked to find the average speed of the two trains. Here we observe that the passenger train is a slower train, whereas the express train is a faster one. So we will begin our solution by assuming the average speed of the passenger train to be x kilometers per hour, so that the average speed of the express train becomes x plus 11 kilometers per hour. In the given problem, time taken has been expressed in terms of the distance traveled and speed, which will be 132 divided by speed. Now we have assumed the speed of the passenger train to be x kilometers per hour. Now since it is moving with a slower speed compared to the express train, it will take more time to cover distance 132 kilometers. So the time taken by this passenger train at x kilometers per hour to cover 132 kilometers will be 132 divided by x, which will be more time. Now express train is bit faster than the passenger train. Its speed is x plus 11 kilometers per hour. Express train is also covering the same distance 132 kilometers, but at a faster speed. So the time taken by the express train at speed x plus 11 kilometers per hour to cover a distance of 132 kilometers will be 132 divided by x plus 11. It will be comparatively less than this time. Now, according to the condition given in the problem, we will form our equation. The time taken by express train is 1 hour less than the time taken by the passenger train. Now time taken by express train is 132 divided by x plus 11, which is this, equals time taken by the passenger train, which is 132 divided by x, which is this, minus 1. We will rewrite this equation as 132 divided by x minus 132 divided by x plus 11 equals 1. We will take 132 divided by x plus 11 to the right hand side, so it will become minus, and we will take this minus 1 to the left hand side, so it will become plus. Now we have to simplify this equation in order to get a quadratic equation, and we have to solve that quadratic equation to get the value of x. We have 132 divided by x minus 132 divided by x plus 11 equals 1. We will take 132 common and write 132 multiplied by 1 divided by x minus 1 divided by x plus 11. This 132 divided by 132 gives us 1. 132 divided by 132 is 1. Now we will solve this bracket. X plus 11 multiplied by 1, x plus 11, x multiplied by minus 1 minus x multiplied by x squared, x multiplied by 11, 11x. We will divide this one by 132. So it will be 1 divided by 132. Now x minus x is 0. So it will be 11 only. Now we will cross multiply again. X square plus 11x multiplied by 1 will be x squared plus 11x. 11 multiplied by 132 will be 1452. We will take this 1452 to the left hand side and write minus 1452. Now x squared plus 11x minus 1452 equals 0 is the quadratic equation which we have to solve in order to get the value of x. We will take, since coefficient of x squared is 1, we will take two factors of minus 1452 such that the sum of these factors will be plus 11. Two such factors are minus 33 and plus 44, because minus 33 plus 44 is plus 11 and minus 33 multiplied by plus 44 is minus 1452. Now the first factor x minus 33 equals 0 gives us x equals 33. So the speed of the passenger train will be 33 kilometers per hour, and since the speed of the express train is 11 kilometers more than that of the passenger train, the speed of the express train will be 33 plus 11, that is 44 kilometers per hour. Here we will not consider the factor x plus 44 because it gives us x equals minus 44, and we will not consider negative speed of train. Sum of the areas of two squares is 468 square meter. If the difference of their perimeters is 24 meter, find the sides of the two squares. We have two squares, one bigger and one smaller. So let the bigger square has area A1 and side x, and smaller square has area A2 and side y, because we have to find the sides of the two squares. Now according to the first condition, sum of the areas of two squares is 468 square meter. So we write A1 plus A2 equals 468. Now area of square, first square A1 is x squared because its side is x. Area of the second square, smaller square, is A2, which will be side square, that is y squared, because its side is y. So we get x squared plus y squared equals 468. Now according to the second condition, we have difference of their perimeters to be 24 meter. Now perimeter of the larger square be P1 minus perimeter of smaller square P2 equals 24. Now perimeter of a square is 4 times its side. So P1 will be 4x because side of the larger square is x. Perimeter of smaller square will be 4y because side of the smaller square is y. Now we will take 4 common and write 4 times x minus 4 equals 24. So x minus y will be 24 divided by 4, that is 6, and we get y equals x minus 6. We will take y to the right hand side, so it will become plus, and we take this 6 to the left hand side, so it becomes minus. So we get y equals x minus 6. Now we will put the value of y which is x minus 6 in this expression in place of y, and write x squared, which is this. In place of y square, we will write x minus 6 whole square, because y is x minus 6 equals 468. Now we will expand this bracket and write x square, product of these two terms, minus 6x, twice of that minus 12x, square of 6, 36 equals 468. Now x square plus x square will be 2x square. We will take this 468 to the left hand side and write minus 468 equals 0. It gives us 2x squared minus 12x plus 36 minus 468 is minus 432. Now 2, 12 and 432 have 2 as the common factor. So we will divide throughout by 2 and get 2 becomes 1, minus 12 becomes minus 6, minus 432 becomes minus 216. So x square minus 6x minus 216 equals 0 is the quadratic equation which we have to find in order to get the value of x. After getting x, we will substitute here and get the value of y. Now, since the coefficient of x square is 1, we will find two factors of minus 216 such that the sum of these factors will be minus 6. Two such factors are minus 18 and plus 12, because minus 18 plus 12 is minus 6 and minus 18 multiplied by 12 is minus 216. Now the first factor, x minus 18, gives us x equals 18, and the second factor, x plus 12, gives us x equals minus 12. But this value is invalid because the side of a square cannot be negative. So we have x equals 18. So y becomes 18 minus 6, because y is x minus 6. X is 18, so y becomes 18 minus 6, that is 12. So the side of smaller square will be 12 meter and larger square will be 18 meter. So this is about descriptive questions on quadratic equation. Hope you like this video. If you like this, please click like button and share this video to the students of class 10 and their parents. Please subscribe this channel, because by subscribing this channel you will get to see videos on variety of mathematical concepts. So do press the subscribe button now. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.